Hello everybody, my name is Belinda and I'm going to answer a question for you today about international relations, especially in terms of economy. So, the question is, explain the impact to the world order of the Bretton Woods system and the Keynesian macroeconomy. First of all, the Bretton Woods system appeared from the Keynesian theories which focuses on the new macroeconomic policy in a state. John Maynard Keynes was the person who made a book about neoliberalism understanding. He is considered as the father of neoliberalism since he proposed that trade should be open, have the openness towards countries all around the world. The question is, why? Therefore, employment in a state would increase because a state would accept investment from all parties. He proposed three ideas. First, the efficiency of the market competition, individuals in determining economic outcomes, distortions government, intervention and regulation of markets. Very neoliberalism, isn't it? Now, let's correlate it to the Bretton Woods system. The Bretton Woods system is the engine for the emergence of neoliberalism. The appearance of Bretton Woods system is because the world had a terrible economy post-World War II. This system helped countries all around the world that had downfall for the economy, and it helped to gain their prosperous life back. This system is considered as the peak of new world development. Its impact to the world order is that the Bretton Woods system is the international trade system that we live in now. It proposes three institutions. First, the IMF, International Monetary Fund, which helps the states and governments' economy. Second, IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, which had become the World Bank. The third is GATT, General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, was an effort to remove barriers in the international trade system that had become the World Trade Organization. Again, this is a project of liberalism. The international trade system is a field for taking control of other countries. That's why we need to analyze our country with the triangle relations. So we should see how our leaders in finding the balance between economy, state, and society. Just like how Keynes proposed that we should have an open trade system so the employment increases in a state through accepting investment from all parties. Neoliberalism uses state to open access, and to open an access you need power. The power is constitution. The constitution itself needs an ideology, and then the ideology is being set to the liberalism market. Keynesianism was being used by former US President Franklin D. Roosevelt, made New Deal programs that it's being used from all around the world. This case also correlates to the deterritorialization theory, where our current trade system is now to internationalize our trade and investment, liberating our markets, and then cultural interchange happens. Also, our lifestyle is now dominated by the West since the liberalism ideology is mostly from the West. The size of macroeconomy is seen in GDP of every state and produced by increasing domestic consumptions. It's like a cycle, so the higher of society's income will create a higher consumption, and then the higher investments will create a higher employment. If these programs don't increase the number of investments, then the state would not be considered as a state who wants to advance its GDP. The state's trade concept is market, constitution, prosperity, and property. All of these has their relevance to one and another, so neoliberalism has the capital accumulation, which is bundle of the public's income and the state's income. I want to thank Mr. Aji's lecture for all the informations that I explained today, and I want to ask you guys about one thing. During this pandemic and after the pandemic, do you think our trade system is still effective? And if not, what are the solutions that you have? Thank you!